What is up guys, Paul Aries is back with another video on the channel. Today is day 63 of my diet, and if you want to learn how to get from shape like that to shape like that in under 3 months, then stay tuned for the video. Additionally, my goal is to give you some value today you can implement in your own chest and shoulder training. Today you will learn why I train chest and shoulders together now, 2 times a week, because I've never done this in my entire life. So check it out and we see you in the gym. So guys, in the first exercise we start with side laterals, because the first thing you train will grow the most. So you can adjust your training through your weaknesses, because my biggest weakness, told you a lot of times, my side delts. Therefore today first exercise will be side laterals, after that rear delts, and we're going to start with chest. As I told you in the beginning, I do 2 times a week now, and the first chest and shoulder day I start with chest, and on the second day I start with shoulders, so I can mix around with that. Just warming up, and let's get it.
Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?
So guys, what I basically need to focus here is on execution, to keep my shoulders, my traps down, because I used to push them up and then there was no tension on my shoulders. So therefore I'm gonna now try to focus on that. We don't have a gym partner, training partner, like I have right now. You have to be so inside your mind. You have to concentrate so much to focus on it, because your training partner, he just basically pushes the traps and the shoulders down. So I have to focus on that. Let's go. First set in the house.
Never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back.
Okay guys, and what's so important here, as I told you in the last video, to focus on, if you start the movement right here from scratch, then you have to focus on your elbow, that you bring your elbow up, because the elbow leads the movement here. And if you do something like that, then there's no tension on your side delt. So focus on your elbow and imagine it when you pull the way up. Looking for a second set. Gonna go for a third one, reduce weight a little bit, get more reps in, and really focus on the contraction and the execution. Okay guys, had 2 more sets of side laterals and that machine. It's one of the only side delt exercises I really feel in my shoulder, so I'm really a fan of that. 2 more sets, a bit lighter weight, and now we're gonna hit rear delt, doing about 2 to 3 sets on that machine, and then after that finish off with chest. 3 exercises, and yeah, we're ready to go. really important to you is that you make like a huge bow and come together, not like this, because then you just make a like lat or back pull back. You need to make a huge bow to really activate your rear delt. I'm really looking forward to make a separate video on some more cutting and dighting tips, because that's such a huge topic. But we'll give you some easy tips later in the video. Let's go for the next set. So guys, now the stage where I'm in, and that was really interesting because every day I feel like shape's getting better and better, more weights coming out, I feel leaner day by day. But on the other hand side, if I'm in the gym, there's actually less power. Sure, it's kind of normal, but you don't want that. You want to be strong in the gym and you want to be lean. That's not too easy. That's not easy possible. So what I'm going to do now is a variation, low to high flies, especially for my upper chest, to pump blood in and to start to create fatigue, and then finish off with a chest press variant. Let's go. The pump's good. My focus here is to pump as much as blood as I can in, and to hold the contraction as long as I can, to really feel the upper chest. Let's take a look. Let's take a look what the pump looked like. Just like Jekyll and Hyde. You can see Wayne's here. It's getting better. Also here, coming here from above, but I feel skinny. I feel tiny.
My heart is getting colder. I just wanna be Jekyll, but I'm.
Let's go and shoot for the last set right now. Give you a good tip here, guys. When you do from low to high, you should focus on coming together on your upper chest, not stop here, because then the tension is on your center chest. If you go up, especially again with your elbows, come together here, you have all the tension and all the squeeze, the contraction right on your upper chest. That's the goal. That's it for another set.
I feel like Jekyll and Hyde. If I wasn't so deranged, could I ever face the
Done with here.
my motherfucking life? Wear a smile on my face, but there's a demon inside. Live my motherfucking life.
Guys, next exercise. Doing about 2 sets here. Don't know really what to think about that machine, because at the end, that contraction, you don't have that really here. So here's good at the beginning of the movement, but what you really need for the chest is that contraction, because that just what your chest typically does, is bringing your arms together like that. So you need that in the exercise as well, I think. So, which is that movement actually. And here you go like this. seems it's more tricep, but my upper chest is weak, so I have to do some things. And if I don't like it too much, I'm gonna switch to another machine. Let's go.
Falling asleep, king of the dead, I sever your head. When shit touch the river, my ring will be fed. I touch the sky, burn out to the dead. I watch my demons because I'm sad. Oh, I'm not an orphan. Death feeds my importance. Rest without a soul, many will fall.
So it's a 63 on the diet, and overall my energy level during the day is okay. The last 1 week I noticed something, and my energy and my mental awakeness, I say, is a little bit less than it's usually, because I was really low on fats, and fats are especially good for your brain. Maybe that's why it's a bit weak. Maybe that's the reason. In the gym, it's okay at the beginning of the training. The energy level is good because I'm relatively high on carbs, so therefore at the end at the beginning of the training, energy level is good. And then for sure, due to the calorie deficit throughout the training, energy gets a bit reduces relatively quickly. So my goal in all the workouts is be fast, be intense, and go home. Guys, last exercise for today takes us back to the fly machine, where I do a standing straight fly to feel the chest, because I want to focus on the movement, contraction, everything. Important here is also you come together with your elbows and focus on that during the execution. Let's get it. Come together, then hold, feel the contraction, and good. Guys, what you need to do when you're trying to lose weight and trying to get lean, you need to be, the number one thing is a calorie deficit, because without that it won't work. But that's like the total scratch. You all should know this. Next tip is that you have a clear and structured plan on what you eat. You need a diet plan, because without a plan you will just eat bullshit. You won't really have a system. Because the most important thing is, when you're going to cut, your number one goal is not to lose weight. Your number one goal is to lose fat and to keep as much as muscle as you can possibly can. Therefore, really, really important is that you get as much as protein as possible. Minimum 2 grams per kilogram. And that won't work, everything won't work out if you don't have a clear plan, the structured system on how your cut will look like. That's the number one thing. Have a clear structured plan and just follow this plan. Be hard to yourself, be disciplined, because without that, you can forget it. But guys, I make a separate video on that, so you trying to lose weight for summer, then you will definitely be right. You will definitely be right with this one. Last set in the house. Done for today. Yo guys, just finished with today's workout. It was a great one today. I like the new kind of split to do it 2 times a week, because then you can just overall reduce the stress you get and the stress on your body in one day for one specific workout. The reason behind that, why I want to reduce stress and fatigue in one training especially, is because due to the diet I don't have so much power to a 2-hour workout or even a 1.5 hour workout. So it's better for me to focus intensively on 1 hour. Then it's better to do it 2 times a week. Guys, I would love to know how you structure your diet. If you have any tips for me or you have any questions, just feel free to add them into the comment section. Appreciate you all watching this video, guys. See you in the next one.